What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the latest Liverpool news video where we will talk about whether Jurgen Klopp will be sacked this season or not after Graham Potter got sacked from Chelsea and Brendan Rodgers got sacked from Leicester City, and Jurgen Klopp asked the hypothetical question, why am I still sitting here after Liverpool's future is the elephant in the room. And Neil Jones had a brilliant article about this. Jurgen Klopp said, I think the elephant in the room is why am I still sitting here in this crazy world? I am the last man standing in the Premier League. And Jurgen Klopp admitted that it is past results which is keeping him in the Liverpool job and not the current season, because if you look at just the current season in isolation, you could make an argument for Jurgen Klopp getting sacked, but I don't want personally Jurgen Klopp to get sacked. I want him to oversee a proper rebuild. I want the owners FSG to back Jurgen Klopp with serious amounts of money, like they should have backed him last summer with serious amounts of money so he could buy a better midfield or two midfielders for his rebuild, because I think Jurgen Klopp is the victim of the lack of spending at Liverpool, but also he made some mistakes. We have to be fair and balanced in saying that Jurgen Klopp's own performance wasn't his best, but he was literally 4 results away from being the greatest manager in the history of English football. And on a performance, Liverpool deserved to win the Premier League 3 times already under Jurgen Klopp's management. We also deserved to win the Champions League at least twice under his management. But let me know, do you want Jurgen Klopp sacked or not? Let me know in the comments below. And Jurgen Klopp said, I am aware of the fact I'm sitting here because of the past, not because of what we did this season. It was my first season. If this was my first season, it would be different. I'm here to deliver. I'm not here as a talisman or for murals on walls. I'm here to deliver results and trophies. I know that 100%. I know I'm here for what happened in the last few years, and I don't like relying on that. I am fully in and we have to sort it out. We cannot continue playing like we do from time to time, and I'm really disappointed about us that we do these kind of things. But now we have to find a way out. And now actually Jurgen Klopp is the longest serving manager in the Premier League, having been in charge of Liverpool for 7 years and 177 days, and he's the 3rd longest serving in English top flight's top 4 divisions. But with Liverpool out of all the cups and languishing in mid-table, there are of course people asking for Jurgen Klopp to get sacked. And Liverpool ironically will play Chelsea, who are even having a worse season, an even worse season by Liverpool, which is some achievement considering Chelsea spent £600 million and they are now on their 3rd manager. But Paul Joyce is saying that Jurgen Klopp still has the confidence of the Liverpool ownership group, FSG, and the board, and he will be backed with serious amounts of money, and Jude Bellingham is still Liverpool's #1 transfer target, and the owners are going all out to get Jude Bellingham for Jurgen Klopp because they still trust Jurgen Klopp to fix this and to deliver. And the FSG might be very frugal, very stingy owners, but they are not dumb. And they know when they are onto a good thing. They know that Jurgen Klopp is the perfect match for Liverpool, and he embodies everything that the fans and the club wants and needs. And there is genuinely no one better than Jurgen Klopp to rebuild Liverpool. His personality and his way of thinking as a human aligns perfectly with the values of the Liverpool's supporters, the values of the city, the values of the football club. And I think I wouldn't want anybody else managing Liverpool, not even like the best managers in the world like Ancelotti or Guardiola wouldn't be a better fit than Jurgen Klopp. And I still consider Jurgen Klopp in the top 3 best managers in the world alongside Ancelotti and Guardiola. And FSG are businessmen. They are a business and they care about PR a lot. That's why I said you should put pressure on these owners. As an individual Liverpool fan, if you voice your concerns on social media, it will have enough effect that FSG will take notice as will care, because bad PR is bad for business and they don't want bad PR. If there is too much of a fan backlash, they will back down and they will do some things that the fans ask for. For example, when they were, in and starting the Super League, the fan backlash made them immediately turn around and realize they made a huge mistake. And I think last summer not spending on a midfielder, the huge backlash that followed, will make them spend this summer. Otherwise, they will be pretty much gone. And a lot of fans will turn against them, even more than already has turned against them, if they don't have a summer where they seriously back Jurgen Klopp as owners. And FSG have been backed into a corner by pretty much themselves, because if Liverpool don't get top 4 once, that's a blip. If Liverpool don't get top 4 in multiple seasons, then that will be an absolute disaster, because then the funds will dry up from the Liverpool's own revenues and FSG will let Liverpool slide into mid-table mediocrity long term, and they just cannot afford that. So they have to open their wallet and spend serious amounts of money this summer. Otherwise, they are risking basically their asset, their cash cow, their biggest asset, Liverpool. If they turn into an Everton, no disrespect to Everton, or you know what, a little bit of disrespect to our city rivals Everton, they turned into a small club since the 80s by not investing into the right kind of players and not having the right strategy. And if Liverpool turn into mid-table club, then FSG will not get a huge amount of money when they eventually sell Liverpool FC, and they are thinking about the business side of it, so they will have to open their wallet and spend serious amounts of money, but also on the right kind of players. That's very, very important as well. Of course, many Liverpool fans are skeptical, and they say, show me the money, I will only believe it when I see it that Liverpool will spend serious amounts. But I think we spent serious amounts last summer, but not on a midfielder, and that was the problem, because we spent big money on Darwin Núñez. That was a world-class transfer fee, not on a world-class player yet, because Darwin Núñez is not a world-class player yet, but he has the potential to become one. But spending £85 million on one player, I think that's a brilliant, huge transfer fee. And if FSG spend that on a midfielder this summer, then we will be all happy. But I think that Liverpool needs more than just one £85 million midfielder. We actually need 2 of those kind of transfers. And also the owners, if they have any sense, they will spend big money. So next season, all the questions will be asked of Jurgen Klopp if we have another disastrous season. And if Jurgen Klopp gets the proper reinforcements, if Liverpool spend £200 million on big midfield transfers and Liverpool have another disastrous season, then it will be Jurgen Klopp's fault, and the questions will be pointed to him and not to the owners. So they can get the heat off themselves if they spend big money. And it's not like it's their own money either. Liverpool have the funds, they have the revenue to spend like this, because we have made it to the Champions League final 3 times in the past 5 or 6 years. We have been in the Champions League constantly. So even if we don't qualify for the Champions League, there is literally no excuse for Liverpool not to spend 250 million. Because look at Arsenal, they have exactly spent that kind of money with 5 years out of the Champions League. So Liverpool have no excuse not to back Jurgen Klopp and not to strengthen the side with a serious amount of investment. And of course it really depends on what kind of season Liverpool will have next season, because if we make a good European run deep into the competition, like quarter-final or semi-final, playing great football, and we make the top 4 next season and maybe get to the League Cup or the FA Cup semi-finals or the final, then I think the fan base would be happy with Jurgen Klopp staying. If Liverpool still played great football and some players like Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo started to click and they score 15-20 goals each next season, but maybe we just miss out on the top 4, but we still win some big games. And that of course depends on what kind of reinforcements Liverpool gets, because if the owners go all out and we get 3 brilliant midfielders, a centre back and the backup right back, and Jurgen Klopp still doesn't deliver European football next season, or at least the top 4 next season, that will be probably unacceptable for the most of the fan base. But I would judge Jurgen Klopp next season on how flexible he is tactically, because so far he showed that he's not very flexible. And if the opposition teams keep working out how to play against Liverpool, and if they keep working out how to play against this Jurgen Klopp style of football, and if Jurgen Klopp doesn't get to change and evolve tactically, then I would ask serious questions of the manager. But what is the bottom line is that Jurgen Klopp definitely deserves one more season, and also with the right kind of transfers, with the right kind of money spent in the transfer market. Let's see what he can do next season and how he can rebuild the side. But one transfer window won't fix this Liverpool side totally and 100%, because we have so much deadwood, so many players who are past their best, who are just not playing with the passion, with the intensity, with the hunger, with the work rate that is required to play in a Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp managed Liverpool team, which is the minimum requirement is intensity, passion, hunger, hard work, and also a lot of running ability. So I think a lot needs to be done if this Liverpool team can again challenge for the Premier League title. Let's hope we can bounce back next season. But let me know how do you see it in the comments below. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.